Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Catherine Chan, your trainer for facial reflexology e-workshop. So today's topic is to prepare you after you have completed this ambassador mastery course and you are ready to take action to invite your friends to our workshops. And what are the points that you got to take note, and when you're doing facial guasha for someone or doing some corporate talks or doing home party, right? How do you invite your friends? Right, first of all, I believe some of you, after attending this facial reflexology workshop, you may have shared your experience and post a picture in social media, right? So, and share with them how you benefited, and you would also like to invite them to attend, right? So facial reflexology is not only for ladies, it is also for the guys too, who wants to look good and to be more radiant, and also for general maintenance of their health. So photo says 1,000 of words. You can collect your album of before and after photos to show your friends. So always remember to take a picture before you start, okay? So when you do facial guasha, so what are the main difference that you can look for and compare the before and after? So when you take a picture already, after you guasha on one side of the face, for example, you look at right now, after you guasha, you finish one side, you look at the eyes. The eyes should be brighter or even bigger. You look at the cheeks should be lifted, and then the laughing lines or the expression lines should be lightened. And to some of them, the jaw lines there especially is more refined for people who have water retentions at their jawline. So you just compare what you have guasha and the side that you have not guasha. So this is what the difference that you can compare. Right, you have, okay, you look at this picture. You can look at this lady, right? On the right side, you will find that the laughing line near the nose there, you see it's lightened, right? And her eyes is slightly lifted, cheeks are slightly lifted. So this is, and her face is more rosy, right? Yeah, this is how you see the comparison. Right, so pre-workshop, right? You have successfully invited your friends to this e-workshop. So what do? Remind them the link of the login and the time of the workshop one day beforehand, all right? Okay, so you also inform them, like do not put makeup on their face, wash your face before the workshop, and get their mirrors ready, the hairband and the saucers for oils ready. So if they have the oils with them, okay, good, then you get them ready with the oil. So as an ambassador, you would expect to accompany your guests to attend the workshop together, right? Okay, so when the day comes, okay, when there's a workshop on, of course, the first slide will be the disclaimer. So all this, the concept of meridian, our vision, and all this, in fact, Kit have already shared with you just now during the everyone's workshop. We're not going through. Okay, so, and the acupressure point, this one, Kit have already shared, right? I'm not going to go through, but okay, for this reflex zone, right? Okay, Kit has just now shared about this magnolia. In fact, our chief trainer have also shared this herbs affinity on which meridian, all these, and the precautions, all these have already shared. Okay, so we do not have to worry about that, but let's take note of these reflex zones for internal organs. So ambassadors, try to remember some of all these points here, or rather the reflection zone. Like for example, if your guest has got some redness after guasha on the forehead, then you can ask your guest, it says, have you been sleeping well recently, right? Because head is more for headache, all that. And then like some scars on the nose bridge there, which is like the lung, the heart, the liver. So there's some redness there. And then like probably around the lungs and the heart, then you don't go and ask the guest that, oh, you have heart problem, is it? Your heart may have some problem. Okay, no, these are just reflex zone. So just probably ask ask questions and ask the guests to take note. And sometimes if, let's say, those scar is at the side of the face, it could be some gastro problem or constipation or especially the arm there, the guest may have this frozen shoulders or stiff neck. And for people who are in the FB industries, near the lips there, you see the leg there, right? So for people in the FB industry, if they stand a lot, okay, if they stand a lot, then they would have like a joint pain or that, right? Okay, so this is just some of the indication. So this is how you just like diagnose on the face. So try to remember this. So, sorry. Okay, benefits of this facial reflexology. So it is not only for firming up the face slimming and the pigmentation, reduce eyes bag. So it is also for general health, like it's for people who have headache, migraine. It's good to do a facial gua sha. It also helps in low blood pressure and this facial paralysis or even stroke. For stroke patients, sometimes it's good to do a maintenance of facial gua sha for them to improve their face lift. Okay, we're going straight to the demo, and then you will be sent to the breakout room and do the practical later. Okay, so what are the benefits of doing? Right, which I've already shared. So first thing, what are you going to do is we would wash with a facial wash 03. So this is something which is that we recommend because this 03 contains biodegradable manan beads, konjaku jelly, to gently exfoliate the dead skin cells on your face. So it will give you a very soft touch after wash, right? And then step 2. So after washing the face, you will have to use this Avita Pure Secrets Intensive Hydrating. Okay, right, hydrating infusion, so that because it contains traces of elements in nano water. So it has a secret formula to unlock the water channels for the cells to take in this nano water in your cells, and it boosts up the cell regeneration. So it's very powerful. Okay, right. Maybe let me show you a demo on how you do this Pure Secrets test. Okay, you want? Come. Okay, let's do on Chong Peng's hand. Pure Secrets. Okay, no. Okay, both hands. Let's see which hands are darker. Which hands are darker? Can you see? Come. Okay, let me see which hand is darker. This is okay, right hand. So we will spray on it. Okay, and then we tap. Right. Tap. And then you compare the right hand and the left hand. Did you see? Okay, sorry. Did you see it's lighter? Do you see it's lighter? Let me see. Yeah, the skin is lighter because it helps a bit of brightening. It also eliminates free radicals, and it's also smoother. Okay, so this is how you sometimes can do a test for the guests who are here, who are at the workshop. Right, okay. Let me share. After using the Pure Secrets, sorry, it's not okay. Okay, the slide is gone. Just give us a minute. Yeah, give us a minute. Okay, we will blend the oils in the breakout rooms and do the practical later. But what you can do is right now, okay, I will just probably let you know what are the oils that we are going to use. We are going to use Forsythia Detox. Okay, so you don't have to blend it now. You blend it later. We are going to use Positive Detox 5 drops, Hua Xiang 5 drops, Angelica. Okay, Angelica 2 drops. But if ladies, you are menstruating, okay, do not use this. And or for people who have this what do you call that? Sensitive skin, then do not use it. And then blend it with 10 drops of Vital Meridian. Okay. Yeah, all these oils and the oils which links to which meridian, which Chief Trainer Xu Ling have already shared. I'm not going to talk it too much, and then we'll go straight to the practical. But okay, for this, we'll maybe everyone, can we just do this before the breakout? So what are all these points? These are the meridian points for the eyes, and which is very good for even though for your children at home who are always on computer, and especially when children who are studying, they have very fatigued eye, very tired eyes. What do? So you can teach your children, right? We can use this. Just use 1 or 2 drops of this Vital Meridian. All right, you can do this with me, and then, right, okay. Yeah, and then you can see the point, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, okay. You can just, from the eyebrow here, you just use the knuckle and push forward, push, and then bring up. And then the below here, you also just use your knuckle and just wipe it up, swipe it up. So this one will help to move the chi along the eyes. And as you see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, all these are actually all the meridians of like bladder meridian. You see number 3 here, that is a stomach meridian, triple wobble meridian, gallbladder, all around here. So you can just do this when your eyes are tired and you feel that you're much more relieved after this, right? Okay, you don't have to worry about those points, which is the name of the like Zhanzhu, Jingling, all that. Don't have to worry about this because you just know that the eye area has got a lot of meridian points that is very good for relief of fatigue. Okay, and another point of these 4 meridian points is very good for improving your hearing. And just now someone mentioned that they have tinnitus or vertigo even. So what we can do is we can use this Vital Meridian. You can just about few drops, rub it on your hand, and like a pair of scissors, you just rub along your this 1, 2, 3 point. And at the center here, even when you do it, you can just open your mouth and say ah. That's the point of ting gong. That's the point that you can help to improve your hearing, right? And tinnitus, right? Okay, you just rub. You can just do it every day. In fact, for your whole family members, okay? Right. Okay, let's finish this. Okay, so before doing the gua sha, it's good to take a photo. And how you take a photo? So the first picture here is too near. You can just see the eyes, and that is too near. But the center one is just about arm's length. That's the best length for taking a photo. And the last one is a bit too far. So you must have sufficient light so that you can compare the before and after. Right. Okay. So these are the points that we need to take note, especially as an ambassador. So what are you going to do when you are as an ambassador? I need to probably show you the position of how an ambassador do when he or she need to do a demo, right? Go back to the side. Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. I'm over here now.
Okay, good.
Okay, I have a model here. Is it see? I don't see you. Okay, I have a model here. Right. Yeah, Wendy is my model. So if let's say I'm going to do some gua sha for someone, so I can be standing at the side or back. Of course, if your hand is too short, you can't see what are you doing. So it's best that you stand at the side. So usually we start from the left, but what we do is if we help people or teach people, probably we can do on the left first, because most of them are right-handed. Then they can use the right hand to do. So what should we do? Maybe right now I'm also going to, okay, before I start, okay, the posture of ourselves as an ambassador to do gua sha for people or even teach people how to do. Of course, we must tie up our hair if we have long hair. We must make sure that our hair does not fall on the guest face, right? Okay, yeah, and then okay, we must be in clean and proper shirt. We must be good looking, yeah. Smile, okay, and then put on masks, okay, especially when you do, and then because when you want to talk, you do not want your droplets or some bad odor on your guest, right? Okay, so what else? And then right now we are going to take note of some of the steps where I'm going to give you a demo. After that, we will send you to the breakout room to do the practical. Okay, the first demo is the stimulation part. So what is the stimulation part? Okay, you hold the guest head. You don't, okay, make sure. Okay, you can just hold here. Can you see? Yep, yeah. Oh, just like that. You can hold like that, okay? So that the guest head won't rest on somebody. And another thing is for ladies, you don't let the guest, okay. if the lady guest is okay to rest on your chest, but if it's a guy, do you want to do that? Show close. Okay, let's me demo the okay, what we're gonna do, of course, you have to sanitize your gua sha board, and then you get the oils ready in the saucer, right? And then before that, take a picture, okay, of her face, and then after that, spray the Pure Secrets. Okay, then we can use the oils apply on the one side of the face. Right. So after that, when we're ready, okay, we do the stimulation part. The stimulation is the okay, just me. Stimulation is short stroke, short thick stroke. So you start with the jawline, and then when you do, you have to ask the guest whether it's the pressure okay, right? Okay, so you do short stroke until the ear here, you press, okay, because these are some acupressure points here. So short stroke 3 times, okay, and then after that, from the lips here, another 3 times, tick, 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 until the ear, just now I said the ting gong here, you press again, okay? So again, tick, tick, tick from the side of the lip until here, you press again. So the third one is from below your nostril, okay? You tick, tick, tick until here, because this is to improve lighten the expression line, okay? You tick until here, tick until the cheekbone here. And then the next one is, number 4 is from your nostril. So nostril, this part here is the yin xiang xue, which is good for people who has got sinus, got blocked nose, all that, right? So you just press here and then tick, 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 tick until the top of this, there's a point here, right? And you press, right? You do again. So this will help to relieve whatever sinus, which is sinus is always the pain is around here. Tick, tick, tick until here and press again. So the next one is 5th, below the eye bag. Below the eye bag, when you tick, you got to be careful because, yeah. So this one you just lightly glide also can, and because under the eye here, the eye bag, it's very the tissue here is very soft and tender. Okay, so lightly and then just push up. And then the next one. Okay, if let's say you're using left hand and you're not a left hand person, I'm not a left hand person, I'm a right hand person, but you're afraid that this will pop into the guest's eyes, right? You can change, you can even change position, like You can change position that if you're comfortable with your right hand and you want to do your eyebrow here. And eyebrow, especially eyebrow here, has got a lot of meridians, a lot of starting point of all your stomach meridians. Okay, like this one is bladder, it's all around here. So what you can do is use your right hand. You can even just press a bit, right? And then you tick to the end of the eyebrow, push it up. Tick again, okay, until the end of the eyebrow, push up. So you can do 3 or 4 times. Okay, after that, the next one is number 6, okay? So we are doing the forehead. So if your forehead is I mean, is broad, so you can separate into two different strokes. Not different, 2 strokes. 2 rows, okay? Okay, after that, the next one will be number 7. Okay, it's the nose bridge. The nose bridge, you have to sweep it down. Sweep it down, okay, 3 times. And then at the nostril, at the side there, you also just do some gua sha. At the side of the nose bridge here, there's a spleen meridian. Oh, okay, this one you also gua sha. And the next step, you do zigzag up to the forehead. Yeah, notice that, okay, later on my slide I share because I made some changes. So when you look at your meridian books, it's different because I've moved some of the parts. So right now, number 9 here is zigzag. Okay, and just now the last one is around the ear here. So if you have no oil, apply some oil around the ear loop here. And then you gua sha in one direction. You can go round. Okay, go round in circle. Go round in circle. And then finally end with sweeping down through your neck, and then goes down because there's a lymph node here that can clear away whatever toxins. Okay, so just now that one is stimulation, to stimulate in short stroke. So after that, we're doing equalizing. So you go around again 3 times. So you can go smooth glide, same as just now, that 10 strokes, okay, from below the chin here, from the lip here, okay, and then also from the below the nostril, and then from the nose, and below the eye, and then the ear, the eyes here, and then the forehead. This time around, the equalizing is to sweep the other way, horizontal way, okay? And then from the nose bridge here, again, you can do 3 times, nostril here, and the side of the bridge. And right now, here you sweep out. Okay, this is step 2, which you have already done. Okay, then the final part is the soothing part, which you have to use your hand, right? You have to lift up and push up from the chin onwards, okay? From the chin, from the side of the nose, right? Okay, and then here and the forehead. Okay, so this is, you have already finished half a side of the face. So with this, you can just take a look or take a picture. Okay, see whether have you done any lift up for the guests, and ask the guests to take a look. Okay, is there any lifting on the face, on the eyes, on the cheekbone, or on the side of the jaw? So this is, you have finished half, and then the next one you have to, on the right side, you can teach the guests how to do it, and let the guests position what should they do. Okay, so this is what the demo. I have already done the demo, and we are going to have this breakout room so that you can practice and do both sides. Do half a side, take a picture, and then finish up both sides, and then post your difference before and after into the chat group. Shall we? Okay, how many minutes? 30 minutes. Okay, so we shall go for breakout room, 30 minutes, and come back. And maybe you can also at the same time analyze that, okay, during this gua sha, what can you diagnose? Like, oh, okay, the forehead red, here over the cheeks here red, so what happened, all that. So give your feedback on what you have diagnosed, right? Okay, thank you. We'll see you again.
Okay, breakout room. Are you talking about breakout room?
Huh? Yeah, I'm back to this room, but I cannot talk. 30 minutes. Okay.
Okay, all breakout room is back.
Okay. Yes. Hello, everyone. Is everyone back?
Yes, yes.
Yes. Okay. Do you have a good session of the facial gua sha?
Very good.
So how? Do you all feel 10 years younger now?
Yeah, model is 10 years younger.
Oh, you look 10 years younger, huh?
My model.
Your model, okay. That's good. Yeah. So and anyone has any sharing that you can diagnose that what is your some in the reflex zone of the internal organs? Anyone has got very specific shard on the face?
The redness on the forehead means my headache, migraine.
Ah, yes.
That's very charm.
Your migraine headache. So you can always like do this gua sha. So that, okay, you see the forehead, right? Okay, you can always do this gua sha. Yeah, sometime. I have another ex-colleague that she always have migraine, and so she's always on this painkiller ibuprofen. No? So after she come and learn this ambassador course, and most of the time she will just do on herself her facial gua sha, and she also do head gua sha. And after that, after that 2 months, I checked with her. She says she's no more on the painkiller. So that's good, right? So can share this facial gua sha, facial reflexology with your friends, right? So
Yes.
why don't you write down 5 names of your friends that you think that you can invite them for this facial reflexology, right? Just write down 5 friends, and then you invite them.
Right in the chat.
Write down 5 friends, and then you can invite them. Right. Okay. So let's go to the next slide. This is my last slide, and it's on this Collagen Serum Royal. While Meridian 101 facial reflexology essential oils is to boost the circulation of qi and facial lift, we also recommend this Collagen Serum Royal to help you to actively regenerate your facial skin cells to give you more youthful and more radiant complexion. Okay, it helps in also reducing the wrinkles, and is also tested, and there's quite a lot of good feedback on this reducing the wrinkles. So while some of us use cellular therapy to repair and rejuvenate our body cells from inside out, this serum is to help our body from outside in. Okay, it's also known as a Botox in a small bottle. So right, I finished my slide here, and right now I'm going to pass it back to our course director, Cathe, to summarize today's course. Back to you, Cathe.